Good morning, peoples. August 18th, glorious Tuesday morning here in actually almost Tuesday afternoon. I was on a couple of calls this morning, so I'm doing this a little bit later than normal. The 18th. If you don't want your life to be messed up, don't fool around with those who have messed up theirs. Wow. Association we're talking about today. Who you hang out with. A long time ago I read a thing that said the average of the 5 people that you hang out with or spend the most time with, the average of their income will be your income. Don't know how true that is. I mean, the 80-20 rule is sort of dead on in a lot of cases, so that might be true too. Think about that. The 5 people you spend the most time with, does your income come very close to the average of theirs put together? And if so, start associating with people who make more money if you want to make more money. It is a peculiarity of human relationships that it is virtually impossible for one individual to have a lasting positive influence upon members of a group of negative thinkers. Usually it works the other way. You cannot maintain a positive, productive attitude if you spend all your time with negative people. Those who have wrecked their own lives and usually blame their misfortune on others, isn't that the truth, are not the kind of people who will help you achieve success in your own life. Choose your friends and associates carefully. Refrain from complaints about your job, your company, or any individual. Spend your time with positive, ambitious people who have a plan for their lives. You will find their optimism is infectious. Yeah, 100. They put it in Facebook all the time, or Twitter, 100, a little red 100, like 100%. Yeah, I mean, guys, not to get all sappy and emotional, whatever, but that's why I'm reading this book to you guys. I'm putting this out there on YouTube so everybody can watch the videos and learn this stuff, because you need to hear positive mental attitude messages to offset the negativity. If you're, I don't want to be mean and say stupid, if you're misguided enough to still be watching the news, which people are spinning to give you a certain perspective that meets their agenda, not yours, you're getting a lot of negative information. They sell that. Back in the 80s, they said that sex sells, and all the commercials were beautiful men or beautiful women, the Marlboro man, all macho and stuff, and then, pretty girls selling products worked because sex sold. Now, apparently, the new thing in the 2000s, this century, fear sells. So, is there a coronavirus? Yeah, absolutely. Do people die from it? Absolutely. But this is the first virus or, event, like the flu coming 2018, tuberculosis, which is very real and kills a lot of people. AIDS is still around. AIDS still kills several thousand people a year. And those don't get the coverage that COVID-19 has gotten, and that's for a reason. So, not saying it's not serious or real, but you should question why it's being shoved down your throat every day. Once again, if you do read, the New York Times or watch, CNN and MSNBC or ABC or any of those. Recently, a reporter came out and said, "This is why I quit MSNBC." And if you read her article, she's a liberal, by her own admission. That's her political bent, and she left because she wanted to be a reporter and not a liberal spinner, if that makes sense. So, yeah, the reason to do this is to fill your head with positive thoughts, because there's so much negative out there. Because, as I said, it seems like fear and hate. In that same piece, she said that rather than say, well, a Democratic candidate or a liberal, left person did this, which is uplifting and good, and hey, isn't this positive? Aren't you proud to be part of this movement? it was all the piece they would choose to run, they being the producers, the people who make the choice what shows and what didn't, would always instead pick a piece that was derogatory towards Trump, the right-wing guy, right? So let's attack the right rather than promote the left. And that's in a nutshell why she left. And I agree with her. If I was in a job like that, I would have quit regardless of what side of the political fence I was on. If I was in Fox News and all they did was bash Biden, I would quit that job too, because all you're doing is taking somebody else down. You're not building up our person, right? Makes sense. And to a moderate, to an independent, somebody in the middle who likes to make money and likes to help other people make money, but also cares about human beings, the whole thing on both sides is ridiculous and sad. So, yeah, definitely get around positive people who are not just putting other people down. Get out of that mindset, get out of that mob. If that's what the mob that you're in is doing, is just spewing hate and fear, because that's not going to get you anywhere. You feel good when you're surrounded by 100 people that feel the same way you do. It validates you, but think about the message. What are they validating? If it's your hate and fear, that's not the crowd you want to hang with, even if you're sitting at home. And I know you know what I mean. Y'all have a great one, and keep filling your head with positive thoughts, not just through these videos, but anywhere you can read them. I mentioned E.T. a couple times. Eric Thomas, a hip-hop preacher, great guy, puts out good stuff. Will Smith, I know, has done some good videos. Denzel. There's a lot of motivation out there. There's a lot of positive mental attitude out there for you to listen to and to drink up. I drink carrot juice every morning. You need to drink positive mental attitude every morning. That will absolutely help you with your mindset. When you watch one of these videos, you're not fighting the hate and the fear alone, because you got somebody on your side filling your head with good thoughts and not negative thoughts. Have a great day.